am the PR manager at Honest Tea. Welcome to our office. Our friends at Stonyfield Farm asked us to participate in their My Organic Moment campaign, which essentially is where we explain why we choose to buy organic products, why we make organic products, and why we believe in it, and why it's important. So in the next few shots, you will hear from some of my colleagues who not only buy organic produce and buy organic products for their family, but also really believe in it, and that's why they decided to work at Honest Tea.
When I first started working for Honest Tea, being an organic company, you know, coming out of college and working at previous jobs, it wasn't as big as an influence on me, you know, really looking into the organic segment and, you know, why it is beneficial to drink and eat organics. But then when I came to Honest Tea, I really got involved and started to learn about the importance of it. And that, you know, tea leaves can never be rinsed of the pesticides. And when you start to really learn all this information, and then you have to really regurgitate all the information, working in marketing and human resources, it really starts making an impact on you. And, you know, definitely, you know, being my age and not having children, it definitely, you know, for financial reasons, hey, I would love to buy everything organic, but that's, you know, unfortunately not feasible all the time. So I really try and start with dairy and meat products that are free range or organic, you know, I've noticed, at least for me, where I shop, I've started to see those come more prevalent, and the prices aren't as high as other shops, so that's exciting.
Well, actually, it didn't really start for us really until I had my son 4 years ago. I think you sort of want to do whatever's best for your children, and then because we were doing it for him, we figured, well, it's just easier to do it for all of us. Sort of one-stop shopping, you know. So we definitely started with produce and his milk, and then it sort of just branched out from there. I think that, not that it's necessarily been proven, I don't think it actually has been proven that it's necessarily better for you, but I have to believe that consuming things and using things like skin products and laundry detergents and things like that don't have all of those chemicals, actually, there's no doubt in my mind that they have to be better for you in the long term.
Why did you start eating organic food?
Okay, so my family and I have been vegetarians for many, many years. In fact, I consider myself a pioneer in terms of raising babies as vegetarians. And with that awareness of the planet and where our food came from, it made me more aware of the energy that's used to create our food, and also the damage that's done to the planet in the way that mass production of our food is handled. I would prefer to buy all of our food local. I would prefer to grow my own food, and in fact our family does have a vegetable garden in our front yard instead of our backyard. I'm assuming that it's organic because we don't put anything onto the garden, but when I have to go outside of local or our own garden, I would really prefer to buy organic food because I know that it's better for the planet. I don't necessarily think that eating organic means that I'm getting better food or that the nutrition is any better, but I do know and I'm convinced that buying organic is better for our planet. It means the pesticides are not in the ground or on the fruits or the vegetables that I'm feeding to my children. And so that's really why I think organic is the way to go. And everyone needs to make their own personal decision about it. It's a little bit more costly, but that's a sacrifice that I at least am willing to make, both for my own family and for future generations. I feel really strongly that if we don't start taking care of our planet today, that we're not going to be leaving a better place for our families and our grandchildren later on.
Organic stuff is always much better. Telling people that we have organic, we use all organic ingredients is makes people feel better, and it's more natural. You know, there's no chemicals in whatever you're buying, wherever we're mixing, and it feels like everything's all natural, and it's just more wholesome.
Why do you choose to eat organic?
I choose to eat organic because I want to know where my food comes from and how it was made. Full transparency, which is why I drink out of state.
So why do you choose to eat organics, and why do you think organics is important?
I always look for the USDA organic seal because my thought is if there's a way to avoid ingesting chemicals that are designed to kill living organisms, that's probably a good thing for me, and it's definitely a good thing for our ecosystem. With tea leaves are one of the few products that are never rinsed, so whenever chemicals are sprayed on tea leaves, they'll stay on the leaves until hot water is poured on the leaves, and that's what you end up drinking in your tea. So for us, organic is a great way to make sure we're avoiding those toxins that are designed to kill living organisms.